Hello everyone, welcome to Supergrads IPM by Top Rankers, and I am Mayur, your QA mentor who will be helping you solve the questions which appeared in the CAT examination but are specifically handpicked from the arithmetic family and specifically from profit loss and percentages that you might see in your exam too. Yes, so these are specifically catered questions to your needs because they might appear in your examination and you should not feel helpless at that point of time. But before jumping on to the questions, let's understand what all we have done, where we are. Let's have a look at the progress chart. So if I look at number system, set theory, coordinate geometry, and equations, it is already done. And today we are doing arithmetic one. And in arithmetic one, we will specifically be doing profit, loss, and percentages. We will specifically be doing profit, loss, and percentages. Let's begin with the first question of today's session and the 21st question of the series. So first question of today's session, but 21st question of the series. If a seller gives a discount of 15% on retail price, she still makes a profit of 2%. So your discount is given as 15%. Your discount is given as 15%. So your selling price will be equal to 85x. So how it came 85x? Because I assume that mark price was 100x. So when you are subtracting 15% of 100x, you get SPS 85x. This is first thing that we are getting. Next, if the seller gives a discount of 15% on the retail price, she still makes a profit of 2%. So are you solving this with me? No, you should not do that. What do you need to do? You need to pause the video here, try it yourself, give your best, and then play the video and look at the solutions. Don't look at the solutions directly. This is my advice. So pause the video here, look at the solutions, and then proceed to the solution part. And I'm continuing with my explanation that she still makes a profit of 2%, which of the following ensures that she makes a profit of 20%. Okay. So if she is making a profit of 2%, so I will assume that CP is equal to 100Y and profit is 2%. So from here I get SP is equal to 102Y. Since SP is of the same article, SP is of the same article, it means 102Y is equal to 85x. And what happens? That I cancel this with 17. So 17 into 6, 17 into 5. And from here I get x upon y as 6 by 5. Or I can say mark price upon CP is equal to 120 by 100 because 6 by 5 is a fraction which indicates 120%. So I can say mark price is equal to 120% and CP goes to the right 120% of the CP. Now mark price is 120% of the CP, which means the product is marked up by 20%. It's marked up by 20%. So gives a discount of 5% on the retail price. No, if he will give a discount, he will not be able to make profit of 20% because the ultimate objective is to make profit of 20%, which is only possible if he sells at the mark price, which is the retail price. So the answer is D, Delhi. So this is a very simple catch. You have to equate two things, create the ratio. Okay. Now someone will be worried that I cannot match two things. So let me help you solve this verbally. When I talk about 15%, 15% is 3 by 20. So I'm selling something 3 less in 20. 15% is equal to 3 by 20. So here is the Jadoo trick. This is the Jadoo you can do if you remember fractions. 3 less than 20. So you have sold an article for 17 rupees if it was meant to be sold at 20 rupees. And this 17 is 2% more. 2% more means it is 102 by 100. Or you can say it is 51 by 50. So it is one more than 50. It is one more than 50. So this is 17, this is 20. So if I have to equate with this, that these two are equal. I will multiply these two terms by 60. Sorry, 6. 17 into 6 becomes 102 because it is sold for actually 102 rupees and 20 becomes 120. So it was marked at 120 and sold at 102 because the cost price is 100 rupees. So this is the Jadoo trick that you just form the fraction 17 by 20, convert 17 by 20 to 102 by multiplying by 6, and there you will observe the denominator becomes 20, 120. It means it should be sold at exactly the retail price. You need not to write anything. Got it? क्लियर है समझ में आया अगर समझ में आया तो जस्ट पोस्ट इन द कमेंट सेक्शन कि इस टाइप के और क्वेश्चंस आपने कहां पे देखे Let's go to the next question. What they are saying, Bina incurs 19% loss when she sells a product for this to Sham, who in turn sells this product to Hari. If Bina have sold this product to Sham at the purchase price of Hari, she would have obtained 17% profit. Then the profit in rupees by Sham is. So they are asking the profit in rupees. So Bina incurs a loss. So here's a catch. Don't go with the flow. Pause your video, try it yourself, and then jump onto the solution part. But I'm continuing my explanation here. Bina incurs a loss of 19% when she sells the product at 4860. 4860 is your selling price, and your selling price is 19% loss. It means 81% of the CP. So from here you can calculate CP, that CP is equal to 100 by 81 into SP, that is 4860. When I cancel this, 8 into 6, so this is 60 times. So I get the CP as 6000. Now I know the CP, I know the SP, I can calculate anything. Let's look at it. Who in turn sells this product to Hari? If Bina would have sold this product to Shyam at the purchase price of Hari, okay, she would have obtained 17% profit. She would have obtained 17% profit. So who is selling? Bina is selling to Shyam. And Shyam, who in turn sells this product to Hari. Shyam sells to Hari. So this is the chain of the supply, how it is going in the flow. If Bina would have sold this product to Shyam at the purchase price of Hari, so whatever purchase price of Hari is, Bina would not have incurred a loss. Instead, she would have incurred a profit. So if she purchased at 6000 and incurring a profit of 17%, so it will be 117 by 100. Two zeros get cancelled. 6 into 7 is 42, 4 carry, 6 plus 4, 10, 1 carry, 6 plus 1, 7020 rupees. So this will be the selling price, which is equal to Harry's cost price. This is Harry's cost price. Then the profit made by Shyam is, so Shyam is selling to Harry. So when Shyam is selling to Harry, the SP came out to be 7020, and cost price is he purchased from Bina at rupees 4860. 4860. We need to calculate the profit. So profit is equal to, if I subtract 120 minus 60 is 60. And this is 69. 69 minus 48 is 21. So if I have to calculate the profit percent, then profit percent is equal to 2160 upon 2160 upon what was the cost price? 4860. Multiply by 100. Very simple. 0 gets cancelled. Now we have 216, which is divisible by 3. And 6 plus 4, 10 plus 18. This is also divisible by 3. Instead 2. So this becomes 36. This is 6 into 8, 81. Now it cancels by 4, 9, 9, and this becomes 9. So it is 4 by 9 into 100. 1 by 9 is 11.11. 4 by 9 is 44.44%. So this is how we solve this part. So the answer is 44.44%. I hope everyone got the same answer. You were not cheating, right? So please tell me in the comment section that how many of you received the same answer, and if not, what were the reasons? Where did you go wrong? Because in such questions, the questions are very easy and approachable. But what we do, we call it a silly mistake. But mind my words, dear, none of the mistakes are silly. They will charge you the same negatives which you will do for actual mistakes. So none of the mistakes are silly in the examination. So avoid all the mistakes, solve this and get the answer. Let's proceed to the next question. But the catch is pause the video and then solve it and then jump on to the explanation. Let's have a look at the question. Gopi marks a price on a product. In order to make a profit of 20%, Ravi gets a discount of 10% on the mark price. So the cost price, let the cost price be 100x. So he is markup by how much? 20%. So mark price will be 120%. Sorry, will be 120x. Now Ravi gets a discount of 10%. So discount percent is given as 10. So discount value will be equal to, or discount will be equal to 120 minus 10%, that is 12x. So selling price will be equal to 120 minus 12 is 108x. This is the selling price on the mark price, and thus sales rupees 15. Then the profit in rupees made by Gopi by selling the product to Ravi is okay. So who is Ravi is getting 10% discount, 10% of this product, or I can say 12x is equal to rupees 15. So x is equal to rupees 5 by 4. If x is equal to rupees 5 by 4, so the cost price is 5 by 4 of 100x, that is 125x. I got the cost price. They are asking me what is the profit in rupees. So selling price is 108x. So the profit is, what is the profit over here? If your CP is 100x, your SP is 108x. So what is your profit? Your profit is 8x. You know the value of x 5 by 4. So you get 8 into 5 by 4. 4 cancels this. So how much rupees did she save? She can save rupees 10. अगेन इजी था, मजेदार था, बट ये तो साथ साथ लग रहा है. So please let me know in the comment section how many of you got this correct, right? So let's proceed to the next part. Geeta sells two objects. गलती तो नहीं कर रहे हो? You are not cheating, right? You have paused the video, you are trying it by yourself, and then come to the explanation part. So mark my words, just try it by yourself and then come to the explanation, and you will see how your arithmetic part gets strengthened. Geeta sells two objects A and B at the same price such that she makes a profit of 20% on object A and a loss of 10% on object B. If she increases the selling price such that the object A and B are still sold at an equal price and a profit of 10% is made on object B, then the profit made on object A will be nearest to. So they are asking me what will be the profit percent. So what happens? Let's look at it. Let's write down the points. Geeta sell two objects A and B at the same price. So the selling price of A, this is A, this is B. So if I talk about selling price, this is equal to 100x. This is all equal to 100x. Such that she makes a profit of 20% on object A. So profit is given as 20%. So how do we calculate the cost price? So the cost price will be equal to 100 upon 120 into 100x. This will be my cost price of project A, article A, object A. And a loss of 10%. Here, the loss of 10% is given. How many percentage? 10%. So how will you calculate the CP? SP, that is 100x, multiplied by what is the percentage? That is 90x, 90%. and numerator will be 100 because here you are making a loss. Since here you are making a loss, so here you need to solve 100 by 90. So this is the CP of article 1, this is the CP of article B. You got both the CPs. Now what they are saying, if she increases the selling price such that the object A and B are still sold at an equal price and a profit of 10% is made on object B. So rather than this, she tries and increases. So this is the cost price and now she's making a profit. So selling price 2 will be equal to, she's making a profit of 10% will be equal to 1.1 into 10,000x. I'm not cancelling anything. I'm writing as it is upon 90. This is it. If selling price is same, so for this also the selling price will be same. So they are asking the profit made on object B. So selling price for this will also be same. So I know the selling price. I know the cost price. Will I be able to calculate the profit? Yes. So profit percent is equal to final value, that is SP minus CP upon CP into 100, or I can say SP by CP minus 1 into 100. So I get SP by CP. So SP by CP will be equal to 1.1 into 10,000x by 90 upon, this will be 10,000x upon 120. And now you can figure out why I have not cancelled anything. Upon 120 minus 1 into 100. So 10,000 gets cancelled and this 1.1 remains as it is and this 120 comes to the top. 30 cancels this 3 times, 30 cancels this 4 times. So what happens? You will get 4 by 3 into 11 by 10 minus 1 into 100, and from here you can fetch the percentage details. So it will be 44 by 30. 44 minus 30 will be 14 by 30 into 100. That will be my profit percent. 14 by 30. So what will be the approximate value? 13 into 3, sorry, 30 into 4, that is 120, and then 0.66, so approximately 47%, because 14 by 30, if I solve this, this cancels this, I get 140 upon 3. You cancel this, you get 4, then you get 6.66, so which is approximately near to 47%. Answer is D, Delhi. So see, what is the catch here? Whenever you are getting something scary like this, if you're following this approach and you're getting something scary, what people tend to do, they try to cancel it here. And then they try to form the fraction here also. Do not cancel. Everything will be cancelled towards the end. Everything will be dismantled. Everything will disappear if you're getting something scary. Have a belief that arithmetic is very sorted thing. Ultimately, you will get the ratios which you have already solved. Okay, which you have memorized. So if you have this firm belief, then definitely you will get the answer. Just keep on writing things. You are writing it and then getting it. Got it? Yes. And cheating nahi karna hai. Pause the video here and then jump to the solution part. Let's have a look. Two types of tea, A and B are mixed and then sold at 40 rupees per kg. The profit is 10% on A. The profit is 10%. Overall profit is 10%. If A and B are mixed in the ratio 3 is to 2 and 5% if this ratio is 2 is to 3. The cost price per kg of A and B are. Very simple question. So the profit is 10% if they are sold at 3 is to 2. So let the price of A be small a and price of B be small b. If the ratio is 3 is to 2, so I'm adding 3A plus 2B upon 5. Got it? and it is sold at 40 rupees. This is given. It is sold at 40 rupees per kg. This is first thing. If I'm selling this as 40 rupees per kg, so I get 3A plus 2B is equal to 40 into 5. Or I can, yes, this is one equation that I can get. Or what is the other thing they have mentioned? If A and B are mixed in the ratio 3 is to 2, the profit is 5%. If this ratio is 2 is to 3, so if I'm interchanging the ratio, the profit percentage is decreasing. So this is the cost price and this is the sales price. So what people usually do, they just put these things. So if you have to make this as the cost price, what you need to do here, the profit is given as how much profit percent is given as 10%. Profit percent is given as 10%. So CP will be equal to 100 upon 110 multiplied by SP. So it will be 40 into 1, or I can say 10 by 11. So the equation will not be this, it will be 40 into 5 into 10 by 11. This is my first equation. And the second equation you can write directly. Now you have followed all the procedure here, so do not follow everything here. You know the ratio is 2A plus 3B is equal to, your selling price is same. Your selling price is same, but your profit percentage is 5%. So if your profit is 5%, it means your CP will be calculated by dividing SP by 105 and the numerator will be 100. So 40 into 100 upon 105. This will be my CP divided by 5. So this 5 goes here and gets multiplied. So you have two equation, two variable. The cost price per kg of A and B are, and you need to calculate just the ratios. If you need to calculate just the ratios, then what we will do, just solve. You will get A and B here. So if you are multiplying this by 2 and if you are multiplying this by 3, you will get 6A plus 4B is equal to 40 into 10 is 400, 400 into 5 is 2000 by 11 minus 6A plus 9B is equal to 40 into 5 is 200. So this gets cancelled. This is how much? 20. This is how much? 21. So 40 into 20 is 800. 800 into 5 is 4000 by 21. So I'm subtracting these two. A gets cancelled. What I get 4B minus 9B is minus 5B is equal to 2000 by 11 minus 4000 by 21. 21 multiplies here, 11 goes there. So I get minus 5B into 11 into 21 is equal to 42,000 minus 11 into 4 is 44,000. So here I get 2000 as 5B. So B will be equal to 2000 upon 11 into 21 into 5. This is B. You need not to calculate this. You put this B here and get the value of A and you can solve the, and then you will be able to get the ratio. So you got B. Now I'm erasing this part and trying to find A. So what you will get in place of A? So 3A will be equal to 400 into 5, that is 2000 by 11 minus 2B. So 2 into 2000 by 11 into 21 into 25. This is minus 2000. Sorry. Minus gets cancelled. Okay. So B becomes positive. Fine. So 25 cancels this how many times? 25 into 8, 0. And 2 into 80 is 160 by 11 into 21. So this will get multiplied by 21. So 21 into 2 will be 42,000 by 11 minus 160 by 11 into 21. This will be 11 into 21 as well. So A will be equal to 42,000 minus 160 will be 41,000 and 840 divided by 11 into 21 into 3. This will be the value of A. This is A and this is B. You just divide these two and get the ratio. When I'm dividing numerator by denominator, 11 and 21 gets cancelled. Only we are left with 3 and 5. So A by B will be equal to 41840 upon 2000 into upon 5. So 41840 upon 3 will remain here and 5 goes here. 5 cancels this as 500. Oh, sorry, 400 into 3. 8, 4, 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. So further, this cannot be solved. So this is 120. So they have not asked me the values. So why am I struggling to solve the values? Because this is a trap which happens when we are solving directly without looking at the question. Whenever there are two equations and you have to find the ratio, the thing you can do is directly divide two equations. And whenever you will divide two equations, you will get very easy approach. You have to put A to the left, B to the right, and you will get the ratio. So what will happen? The first equation will look like 3A plus 2B is equal to 40 into 5 is 200 into 100 is 2000 by 11. And second equation is 2A plus 3B is equal to 40 into 5 is 2000 into 20. 2000 into 20 is 4000 by 21. And if I'm dividing, it becomes very easy. Three zeros gets cancelled. So it gives me a sign of relief. And now what happens? This 4 by 21 gets multiplied to this side. This 2A plus 3B gets multiplied to this side. So what happens? 4 into 3 is 12A by 21 plus 2 into 4 is 8A by 21. And this gets multiplied here. 2 by 11 into 2 is 4 by 11A plus 3 into 2, that is 6 by 11B. So how it looks? 12A by 21 minus 4 by 11A is equal to 6B by 11 minus 8. This is 8B by 21. Here, what happens? 11 gets multiplied here, so it becomes 132 minus 21 into 4 is 84A upon 21 into 11, which is equal to 21 into 6 is 126 minus 8 into 11 is 88, and this is your B. This is 11 into 21. So this also gets cancelled. You need not to multiply this. 132 minus 84 is 16 plus 32, that is 48A. So from here, you get 48A is equal to 126 minus 88 is 38B. 2 gets cancelled. This is 24, this is 19. So A by B is equal to 19 by 24. And here's the answer detail. So whenever there are two equations and they're not asking you the actual values, do not struggle solving for the actual values, because this is a trap and it will consume a hell lot of time. So don't fall in such traps, okay? And if they are asking the ratios, just divide the two equations and put the first variable on the left side, second variable on the right side, and you will be able to get the ratios exactly without getting into the complex part of the calculation. So with this, I would like to say thank you and stay tuned for the next session of arithmetics. Yes, stay tuned for the next session of arithmetics. And with this, I would like to say thank you. Put your answers, your doubts, your queries, and if you wish to connect with the mentors of Supergrads, then put it in the comment box. And with this, I would like to say thank you. Have a nice day.